Titans number 9, Dan Abnett writing and Brett Booth on art. This is the second part of the Made in Manhattan story. What was the subheading for this one? Buzzkill, I think.
I think so. I got confused on this.
Really?
Because I had thought that, well, yeah, because the end of the last issue, I thought they'd given Bumblebee powers, right? Like, oh, cool.
Sure, they had
unlocked
powers.
some metagene. Huh?
Sure, they had powers.
She did?
Yeah, she was developing powers. She got her first jolt of them during Titans Hunter, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. See, I don't remember the powers. I just remember her being there for Mal. But anyways, so when she showed up at the end of last issue, and then the whole plot of this is that they're taking powers away from people and maybe putting them in other people. Mm-hmm. Yet hers was a power suit.
Well, no, because they were doing both. Remember, that was the whole thing, is we can either help you develop your powers or we can take them away. That was the big selling point of the company.
Right. But they didn't give her powers in this one because the way that they treat the giving of powers when, I think it was Arsenal finds that because they figure out that the guy that they all teamed up against in downtown and brought down during last issue,
yeah,
he had received powers from them, but it wasn't exactly on the up and up. And everyone was kind of surprised that Meta was giving powers, not just removing them.
I think the twist there was that when they take powers from someone, they're actually keeping them and giving them to other people.
Else. Yeah.
Right, but then, so that's what I thought they were doing with Bumblebee, but turns out hers is just a suit. That's where the majority of her powers are coming from.
Well, I think the suit was helping her control the powers rather than the suit giving her powers.
Maybe enhance, yeah.
Okay.
It was like,
it
was like letting her drive her powers, I guess. You know, it was like a controller for them, if you will.
That was the only thing that got me, because I loved Flash and Nightwing.
Oh, God. See when Nightwing said, or the Flash said to Nightwing, do you want to be brave and bold? I'm like, that's really good.
That was the best bit of the issue. It's the best Booth's art look as well. It's that panel where it's Nightwing jumping out and you got Wally running at the bottom. That page is fantastic.
Yeah, them teaming up to sneak in and the other guys been back at the comms, all that was fun. It feels more like a Titans team book now. I also really liked how they figure out that there's lies going on, because Roy's like, I had addiction and I fought through this, and someone jumps in and says, yeah, so maybe we should give them the benefit of the doubt, and he's like, no, wait, I didn't finish. This is too quick. It took me years to get through this.
I'm not trusting them because I know better, because I've been in that spot.
Yeah, we thought that giant red-headed bastard 2 weeks ago. He was evil.
Yeah. It was Dick that he cut off that said that, which is why I liked it, because it's just that Dick is that trusting person that he's willing to give them that benefit of the doubt.
He's an optimist.
Yeah.
And that's why him and Wally hit it off so well, and that's why they're always in opposition to Roy.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, all that was working for me, and even Garth was cracking me up. That running joke where he just wants to run in and punch them.
Yeah.
Every time.
First time we go in and we punch him.
Yeah. The first time wasn't that funny, but then he did it again, and then people were getting annoyed at him, and then it started being funny.
Yeah.
So no, I was down for that. I thought this was I'm enjoying this arc. I really am. Obviously, I really like that issue with Superman that was between the arcs. But I think this arc is definitely, again, finding its footing, and it feels more like a team book, and it feels like Amnet's really hitting what the Titans book should feel.
Still wish we get someone other than Booth. I mean, I praised that one page, but the bit where they're all sitting around the table having that debate.
Yeah.
It's really hard.
Here's my thing with Booth. I don't think it's necessarily bad. It's just not my taste in art. So, it's serviceable in the right spots. Anytime he draws a Flash, I enjoy it because his art has this energy to it. So when things are in motion, but like Connor said, when they're sitting around the table,
he can't do faces that well. I don't think to show emotion and to show conversation. So it suffers these smaller moments that should be the emotional core. Whereas the stuff in action looks great.
Yeah, it definitely. I think it boils Connor the most out of is because Connor sounds like he struggles.
I never struggle. It always annoys me.
It's a chore, Matt. It's a chore.
It's not that much. It's not that bad. It was. It's actually that panel of Roy saying he's not finished. He kind of stands up, and it just looks really awkward. Is how it looks.
He leaves the goggles on, and you want eyes. They say the eyes are the windows to the soul, right?
Yeah, and then it's the way his mouth is with
He's
the goggles
ginger.
on, it just looks weird.
He's
Oh,
ginger. He doesn't
man.
have a
What's the
soul.
point? Is this the only team book like ever that has more than one ginger?
Yeah, 3 gingers. You have Omen and
Yeah.
Wally and Arsenal.
Jeez,
A
that's
lot
half
of
the
gingers,
team.
isn't it?
That's half the
Yeah.
team.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if I like this
Oh.
book that much anymore. Too much. Too much.
Grounds for a drop in, I think.
Nah, I'm actually really liking Titans. I always look forward to it.
It's a fun read every time.
Yeah.
I just the Fatal 5 stuff has a little
Fearsome
weird.
5, you mean?
Yeah, Fearsome 5. I always the alliteration gives me.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I enjoyed them sneaking in. Obviously, we ended with a cliffhanger. So Simon, that's with a P.
Yeah.
He there's someone they're working for. There's someone he's answering to, and they're saying, "Oh, this Bumblebee, she's going to be the breakthrough we need to do whatever their evil plans are." We don't know what that is. We don't know who these figures are, but
It better be Hive. It better be Hive because
they
of
want
the
Bumblebee. Yeah, I can see where you're going there, Matt. I can see where you're going
It
there.
better be. And like, I'm not even being funny. I just with the Titans and their history with Hive, and
It would
with the
work
Fearsome
on both
5
levels.
with Hive. It does, but the fact that Abnett's making Bumblebee the key to it, I hope he has that. sense of
Maybe that's
humor.
actually a clue.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if it
It's
is.
supposed to be a hint as to that this is where it is going.
So the other cliffhanger, of course, is that Dick and Wally go in quietly because he's fast and Dick's stealthy, so they go and recon the building, and they lose comms, and then they get really concerned when Lilith can't actually psychically link to them. There's like something blocking her connection. So the Titans speed off to go help, and they don't quite get there in time. Like they're still en route at the end of the issue, but Bumblebee gets concerned as well and feels bad that she is kind of the cause of everything that's going on. So she suits up and she's like flying out to help. So obviously this is the story of her becoming a Titan, which should be fun. I wonder if Malcolm's going to feel like I gave up my powers.
He's getting his powers back by the end of the arc.
You think?
Like,
I don't know.
they don't set up that you can get them back. Like, they hold them and then might give them to other people.
Okay, sure. Like I see your reasoning. I do, and I think
I do think it's more interesting though if he doesn't, because then it is this reversal of well, I gave them up for you, and then now this.
And plus, the baby needs a stay-at-home dad. Someone needs to stay home and look after the kid. So why not him? He still has regular singing abilities. He can sing to the kid and do that. But no, I think that'd be interesting. And it does create this interesting dynamic as well with the two of them and how she needed more. Like she wasn't satisfied not using her powers. She had to use them and do something. Whereas for him it was more of a burden and he wanted to get rid of them for his family. And where does that put them? So no. But yeah, so of course the Fearsome 5 do attack Dick and Wally, and there's a fight going on and all sorts. So that's where we leave off for